Hey everybody, it's me, Connie, and I've got to make a couple of birthday cards, and I thought, you know what, I don't know when the last time I made a card with y'all, so let's do a card together. You know how you search the internet, search? Well, I got a few ideas, so I went to Photoshop and I created these happy birthday sentiments, and I just cut out a piece of, you may recognize some of this paper, to fit this, and then I went to Photoshop and I got a couple of a border, and I put on here, and then I put a second border on top of it to give it a lot of layers. This is what it looks like with a single layer, and this is a double layer. I wanted it to be really full, so I did that. So I am not gonna ink this up. And then I took the die cut and I put it back on here, and I traced the inside of it with a gold pen. It's not really the right color gold, but we're not gonna sweat it at this point because I'm not doing it over. I ain't doing it over. So along with that, I have this tissue paper, and I want to try to make like a thing to put, you know how you put flowers, comes inside this paper, tissue paper, and it's wrapped up, but I don't know how I'm going to get it in there just right. You know what I mean? I want to do it and then put it right here, so I might need to cut it smaller, and then I want to put flowers coming out of it, possibly. I don't know. Let me cut this down. I have 2 sheets just in case I mess up. But let me cut it down and just go from there. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit on this side too. Okay. All right. And then I can wrap, like wrap. There we go. And make it look like some flowers are coming out of there, but it's still way too long. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing it that way or not. I don't know. So, but this is a thought. That's a thought. But I don't know yet. I don't know. So I have all these flowers pulled out that I've had in my stash forever and a day. I have all of this stuff here. All of these flowers pulled out. So let's just play with some of this. I know I'm gonna use, I don't know if I'll use any, I don't know. I know I will use some flowers with a little glitter, of course. We'll play with that. And I do think I want pink. I can do a smaller one and then a big one. I want to save these for this one just in case. I'm not quite sure how I want to do that yet. Here is this, and then something a little way different. Let's put this one in here because that's different. And then we'll put that up there, similar to that. We're gonna play with it. Do something like that. I'm just kind of playing, just kind of getting an idea. And then I can get some smaller flowers. Let's pull these out. And maybe some of these, they have little pearls on them. I don't have the picture in front of me, so it's hard for me to figure out what I'm doing because I don't have a picture of the one that I was kind of wanting to go with. Kind of come down the sides. And maybe let's see what's in here, what color. Maybe a green. That'll kind of offset it. You know, something. We'll just keep on playing with it and see how the layout's gonna go. Let me think, because I do want some greenery stuffed in there. That's gonna be pretty. I love it already. So I need some greenery, and I have a punch. Let me get my punch out. And oh goodness, I have so many punches down here, and I'm okay with that. I bought them, oh my gosh, throughout all the years. I've had, oh, here we go. Let's use it. This one is the little, this is the bird punch, but I thought I had a different one. I guess not. Okay. We'll have to manipulate in order to get the bird inside the, but I need some green, cardstock. So let me get some cardstock. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have some green cardstock. One of them I can already tell it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me, but I do love this color. This is like, nope. I just grabbed some greens and look, they're all of these are the same. So apparently this is the color it's supposed to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a few strips because because I want it to fit for the greenery. That's how I usually do it. Let's get a few of them because I need quite a bit. I am not good at using this little sucker. I am just saying. I haven't gotten the hang of it yet. Is this one locked? I thought I had two of them, one smaller. I don't know. I don't know what I got. Okay, so I take this. This is a Stampin' Up! Punch that I've had forever and a day. So I'm gonna take it, wrong side. It's been a little minute, I will say. There's that. I should have done this off camera. And so if you want, I'll be right back and I'll punch a bunch out so that y'all don't have to sit here and watch me punch away. So with that being said, I'll be right back. Okay, so we have some greenery that I might just poke in there a little bit to give it a little color. I'm gonna put probably a gold rhinestone right here. That's why I made those two lines. I wanted to put a stone in the middle. So let's just start layering this card up. Do I want to raise this one and this one? Raise them both up so it's really a 3D card. And here's the thing, no envelope is going to fit this, so we just got to bring it in and give it. No envelope, I don't think. I don't know that I have one that will fit. I'm not sure. So let me get the gold. Wrong drawer. That's not it. Where is... Here we go. Here we go. We have pearls and gold. I don't know which gold I want on here. That or that. I think I want to tone it down and put that one on. I'm going to go ahead and press it on now. That way, if there's, uh-oh, there we go. I'm going to just lay it down. Move it over just a tiny bit. There we go. I can press it down and it'll stay right there. Okay, so that I'll keep out because I think I'm going to use it on the other one as well. So I want to, I think I'm going to layer it up. I'm making a video, sweet love. So I'm going to layer it up, and I don't know what I will use to layer it. I got all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Let's get to layering, okay? And then we'll see where we go from here. Is this the same? This is a mess. Oh my gosh. I don't know where I got this one at, but we're going to layer, layer, layer. And, oh my. And that's so wasted. So wasted. All right. I had my door open and my honey was telling me something, and well, I did not let him know that I was making a video, and that's okay too. Let's do goodness. We're going to go down the middle. And I hope it's sticky enough. I've had this forever, y'all. I don't use things like this very often. Let's see, what can I do? Cut it. And then chop that. And then I'm going to cut this in half as best I can anyway. And we'll stick one in the middle here. Y'all, it does not matter. It's all gravy, baby. And then I'm going to need some more stickies. Let's use this because it's about the same width. And then I can use maybe some that's not as thick for the other one. I don't know. But I'm gonna see if I might have an envelope that is big enough for, I thought for sure that I was going to be so prepared for y'all so this video didn't take very long. I hope we get to the other card because we're already, well, we're 18 minutes in. We'll see how this goes. If I can peel these off. My fingernails, my real nails, are getting really long. Like I told y'all, I'm using shellac on them. I haven't redone them. I'm going to redo them this evening. Oh. Or maybe tomorrow evening. Just depends what my husband and I have planned for today. Today is Friday, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put up this video today or when. Today is Friday, July 24th, as I make this card. Okay. All right. There it goes. It's down. It's down. Okay, so that gives it the 3D effect there. And then I want to center this and I want to raise it up. So I have some more of these. Let's see what I got in this little drawer. Let's see what I have. I have that. It's very old. Oh, I have some more of these. That's what I'm going to use. Here's a single one. I need to go through here and see what I got and what I don't got. And then I have those. Oh goodness, I have loads of that. Okay, so I don't need that. I don't need that one. This one is Stampin' Up. And y'all, I haven't bought Stampin' Up in like years. So that's how old that is. Okay, so let's get these single ones and get them on here. And put that on there. Yeah, and I'm okay with the gold not being quite the same because all the flowers are going to kind of hide all of that. You know what I mean? It's going to be okay. It'll be all right. Oh my goodness, I am watching a series right now and it is so good. It is called The Last Ship, and I forget what's Dane's first name. He passed away. So sad. Excellent actor. I mean, he's wonderful. Okay, there's that. So I'll put those back in here, and then here's a couple. We'll put that in there. Put that away in the drawer. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, y'all. I'm probably like all over the place. Okay. So these flowers are all smushed, but that's all right. It's, you know, it's gonna be okay. All right. So let's peel all of these off. This always takes me a minute. And plus I probably do an overkill on oversticking. Probably didn't need this much, but I usually make this size card, you know, the A2. But I thought, you know what? I have a lot of stuff going on. I can get away with 5.5 by 8.5. I just got a regular size cardstock, 11 by 8.5, and folded it, and so you get 5.5 by 8.5. So turned out pretty good. It'll be a big card, but it's a big family and they all have to sign it, so it'll be wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna guesstimate. I have to hold it up, y'all. I'm sorry, I have to hold it up so I can see where I need to put it. This is not gonna be perfect. It never is, but that's what makes it special and all the things. Okay, so with these beautiful flowers, we are going to kind of lay them out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Don't want to put that in the middle. And then something like that. Yes, I love. And then this one with the little pearl fabric one I can put on there. And this one down there. Do the same over here. And then I will possibly put 3 pearls right here, or coming this way. I don't know. What do you think? I think we're going to go with it because that's how I roll. Let me use this one because it's full. I'm going to just stick away. And this glue gives me a little minute to move it if I have to. It doesn't dry like super fast. Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac. Let me get it right where I want it. I think that's good. Uh-oh. There. Uh-oh. You're not going to believe it. I threw that thing on the floor. I'm going to grab another one. It got stuck to my finger and I threw it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to grab a little piece of there and stick it there. Very pretty. And that on the point. Cute. Cute, cute. Then I'm going to turn it around and do the same thing down here. That's at the top. right there. I'll move them around as soon as I get them situated. Love it. And then a little bit on top of here. Whoa. And then here. All right. Let's wipe this off. And then I'm going to turn it around and kind of move them around if I need to, because the glue is not dry. Lovely. Oh, that's so pretty. It's what I was hoping for. I love it. Okay. Now, do I want to put some of these in there? Let's see. I can just have some sticking out here and there. Am I going to like that? I wished I had some more muted, a muted green, you know? Let me go look through my green one more time and see if I have some muted. I'll be right back. Okay, I found some muted green. This is the difference. I love this. I think this is Always Artichoke by Stampin' Up! From, like I said, years and years and years ago. But they have really good cardstock. I'm just saying, I might need to order me some of that if they still make this color, because I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna possibly stick some of that in there. Let me look. It's drying. It's getting there. Love, love. Okay, that's pretty. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay. I think I got this crooked. Or it may look crooked because everything is, I don't know. I don't know. So let's cut some of these ends off. And then I can stick some of these in there. You know what I mean? You know, something like that. Just to, and I'm going to use my art glitter glue for this one, because it grabs fast and it dries fast. All right. My nails are almost too long for this. Never would have thought that, ever. I got the shakes too. There's that. I don't know how much greenery I'll put on there. Just, you know, doesn't have to be a lot. Just a little bit goes a long way. So that might be all I'm going to put, is 3 on each, at the top and the bottom. I started out when I was doing, I started out in the craft world making cards and stuff. That's what I did. There we go. That looks good. Kind of bend it over a little. That, I'm gonna do 3 at the top, and then make a decision before I do an overkill. That way it's not like cray. So, you know, I don't want to go like crazy. I tend to do that. I overthink it, and I go crazy. There's that. Okay, that looks good. And I'll put one right there. So, what do y'all think? Y'all have to leave me a comment on what y'all think about this. Did I say right there? Well, that's where it's going. And then I'll do one up here. I can do it that way. And that might be all I put, because I don't want a lot. Like I said, I don't want to overkill it, like I have a tendency of doing. What? Oh, that turned out to be a lot of glue. There. That's pretty. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Because if I do one more, then that means I have to do another one, because I always work in odd numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. 3 flower greenery down here and 3 there. Okay, let's put. I think I want to put pearls. This, like 3 pearls here and 3 there. That's my idea. 1, 2. Let me push that stuff, that glue stuff next to it, because it's showing, but that's okay. It's not about perfection. It's about what brings you joy. Right there. That'll be pretty, and then I'm done. I'm done with this one. And then we'll put one here. Whoa, turn over little thing. One there, there-ish. And then there. Let's push all the little stickies up close to the pearl that's showing. There we go. Okay, there is that card. Love it, love it, love it. What do you think? What do y'all think? Do you like it? And it's a lot of 3D going on, so there's not gonna, and then what I'll do for the inside is on a 20-pound copy paper, I will I will write out happy birthday, something right there, and then I will cut it out to fit here, and I'll glue it down up here at the top, and it'll be just a little piece of paper, and everybody can write what they want to write. Okay, there's that one. Okay, here we go. Card number 2. And I think I'm not going to do I want to raise this up to give it the effect? I think I'll glue this down and raise that one up. That's what I'll do. Oh, I can use this. So, my card making days are coming. It's all coming back to me now. I love it. It's been so long that I didn't even, yeah, that's the way I want it to go. That's where it's gonna lay. And now I need to get some more of those little Dumaflachis. Here's some. Here's a couple. Let's fill it up. Let's put this, we'll 3D this. 3D that. And then I'll do the flowers. Not sure how I'm going to do the flowers. Have not decided. Oh goodness. So that's going to make it a challenge for me to figure it out. Some more of these. And then we'll go from there. Okay. All right, let's peel these off and decide what we're going to do. I mean, I could do the same concept as the other one. It's just going to have a little bit of a different look because it is got a colorful background. Oh, I wanted to put a pearl on this one. Hopefully I can get it on there. Okay. Let me kind of look at it. And y'all, this little thing is not perfect. Please don't look, because I have noticed I didn't line all this up right. But listen, I won't tell if you won't tell, okay? I won't tell if you won't tell. Okay, I want to put a pearl right here because there's gold right there. So I wanted to put a pearl. What size do I want? I think that's too big. I guess we'll just do this size, what I did on the other. We'll do that. We'll put that right. Good enough. We're going to call that. Okay, so now, oh, I don't know if that I want to do this because This is super, super long. We're gonna cut it off. I just really messed that up by doing that. I really kind of want to do this. Okay, let's put a little glue underneath this. And then I was going to get some twine for the bow. Do I want to do that? Or a ribbon. Or do I want to put a piece of ribbon? I don't know. Goodness, I didn't realize how long. I know my nails don't look very long, but wowzers. Uh-oh. That's not gonna work. I don't think I want that anyway. Let me get a little piece of ribbon to go around that. One sec. Okay, I'm back. So I got this. I thought maybe that would look good. It's just making a bow. I mean, I could have made a bow and then just glued it on top of that instead of going around it. Instead of pink, kind of like this idea better. Finger back in there. So I'll pull it and pull that, pull that, pull some more. Pull just a little bit. Is that going to be too big of a bow? Just kind of dangling on there. Let me make it a little smaller by pulling. Okay, we're just gonna call it done. We're gonna call it done, I think. I could spend a lot of time on that, and I just don't think I want to. It's just a little too big. It's a little bigger than I want it as far as a bow goes. don't think I want that. I know I don't. Let's see. I have, this is smaller. Let's just make a bow. And then I can just put it on there. And wrap a piece around it after the fact. A little bit. A little bit. There we go. That's better. We're just gonna, I'm gonna call that done. We're gonna call that done. Then I'm gonna get a little piece and wrap it around it and then glue that on top. That way it will look like, you know, it was wrapped around. That's what I'll do. All right, y'all. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. There. I'm going to call that done. I'll leave that. And I'm going to put that, oh wait. It's going to go that way. That's okay. I'll put that on top of it and it'll be okay. Just like that. That'll work. Okay. There. I'm going to smush it down. Uh-oh. And wipe off the glue. Oh, goodness. Went a little cray-cray. Okay, that's going to be just fine. We're just going to call it done like that. Okay, that'll take a little minute to dry. And then, let me get my little pokey tool here. And then we're going to put it probably about right there. Right there. Okay, y'all. Sorry, this is a super long video. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry. Okay. So we're going to put that there. Let me get some of these flowers out that are on stems. I'll leave some of those out just in case. And these go on there. I'm going to leave some of those out just in case I decide. Oh, here's some pink ones. Some pink flowers. I'll just put that in there because I'll throw that away. Throw that away, it's empty. And then this color, we have some things in this color. Let's pull those out. I'm probably not going to put all of them in there, but there's that. And these all came from Hobby Lobby Paper Studio. Okay, so what I'll do, let's think this through. I don't have to put there's one. I'll have to cut some of that off or let it hang out the bottom. It'd be cute. And then we have something like that. And then, let's see, pink. Oh, let's get a pink. And that one will be a little taller. We have this one. I don't know how I'm going to glue these in there. And I think what I'll do is I'll glue some of these just in place here to make it look really full. That'll be good. And then I can put one of these way up tall behind. There's that. Oh, I'm loving it. What do y'all think? It's going to look a little taller. This needs to go down. There's that. And then maybe this color. Uh-oh. And then we'll fill it in with there, like that. Maybe one more of these. Let me see, we'll put that right here. Something like that. Like a little bouquet of flowers. Cute. And then I can just glue some, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Something like that. And then I can take, nope, those are too big. Let's see, a couple of these with the pearl in the middle, and we can just glue it onto something like that to give it a little more fullness. Okay, we're gonna do that. So now I've got to glue this all down. I have to glue it all down. Okay. Cute, cute. I think I'm gonna cut, wait a minute, that one's not inside. I will cut these off, I think. Tim Holtz. All right. What I think I'll do is throw some glue all in there and behind all in there. Let's see. Uh-oh. There. Just kind of glue them there, and then I'll glue this down and then go from there. Uh-oh. Let's see. There. We're gonna just go call it a day right there. And you can still see birthday. Okay, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna glue, put a little glue under here to hold that into place. I should have got maybe a hot glue gun. Uh-oh, where's the, here it is. Just a little. There's that. Let's see. Hold those down. And that's good. I don't know if this will hold. Let's see. Hold that down or not. Uh-oh. I have to sit here and hold this real quick. I just want to put a dab right there. And then I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to hold it down for a minute. So if you want to hold on a minute, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna glue these into place. I kind of put them where I thought I wanted them while I was waiting for the other to dry. There's that. And then this one. Right there, and then this, right there, And then it'd be nice if I could put a piece of this. Let's see, I'm going to tear it. And then I'm going to lift. Can't lift. I can lift that and stick it behind there. Pull it down. There we go. And then just glue that in place. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. I like it. Now, where am I going to put the glue at? I think I'm going to put a little bit right there so it'll stay in place up here. Right there. That'll stay. And then and then a little right here. So it doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna stick it behind, there we go. There's that, that'll stay. And then a little dab right here. That's good. And I think that's all the flower stuff I'm gonna put. Unless I need something here. Let's see. Where's the, here we are. I know it's a different color green, but do I want to stick that in there? And then maybe here. I like that. Do I need another flower up in here? I need to glue those down because I like it. I'm just going to glue this right here. And it'll stay because it's paper. And then I'll just put a little tiny bit right there. It ain't gonna go nowhere. It is not. Okay. We could put a pink up here. What? I have glue on my fingers. We can put a pink up here. And then maybe a lighter shade down here. Up underneath there like that. Yep, that's it. And that's it. And then that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. What? there's that. And then this one. And then that will be finished with underneath. There. Look at that. That's cute. Now, I was thinking about putting 3 gold here and 3 gold there, just to kind of balance it. Let's see. Or I could do like a corner. We're just gonna put 3. Whoa, where'd it go? It's just a little trick I learned just to kind of balance. You can add stuff like this just to balance it out a little bit, and I think it's really going to add a little bit of pop to it. It'll be pretty. Okay. All right, we're done. Put a fork in me. We're done. I'm glad I went ahead with I'm glad I went ahead and did this because that looks really cute. What do you think? Is it okay? You like it? I could just put a little dab of glue like right there and right there, and then we'll call it done. I see that glue where it was, and I'll just get my little eraser here, and be careful because I don't want to take any of my print off. Uh-oh. I'm not going to worry about it there. Anyway, we're finished. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about these beautiful cards. I'm sorry this was a super long video, but that's just how it is making cards like this. It takes me a good minute because I overthink things sometimes. All right, y'all be blessed. Have a glorious day, and we'll talk again real soon. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Also, there's Amazon links down below that you can click on and look around. And I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.